Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here. Happy Monday to all, and best of all, happy, Rangers game day eve. Tomorrow we got the first, football game of the season in the nation we call Northeast Ohio, for the season opener for the football season, as well as the sports season in general for the fall winter months. Even though we're not even at the end of season 4 of Fun in the Sun yet, nor the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption. Not this cup. Oh, it's already next week. Wow. I just run. Okay, so keep in mind the 25th is just a wild card of what we're gonna do the day after the Pepsi Firecracker 400 this coming Saturday. The 25th is this Sunday, but the 26th to the 29th is gonna be a free for all. Whatever we're gonna record before the end of Summer Explosion, August 30th through September 3rd, and then we got the summer prologue. I know summer epilogue on September 4th, and then September, which will be the first of two parts for my 11-year YouTube anniversary celebration. And then September 5th, we got for my Yellow and YouTube anniversary celebration, the Fall Prologue. September 6th, Adventures in Autumn Season 4. September 7th, the birthday party at the Kismans where the Coughlins used to live, GJC Animades. And then September 8th, the Napa 500 Atlanta Motor Speedway to open up the 2024 Chase for the Cup. And September 9th, since it's looking less likely we'll take that day off on September 9th to rest up. So I already have a backup plan. We're going to do spend a day at work with me. So the real reason why I'm here is to first, do one of the videos I plan to do today. But one of the videos I was going to do will have to wait till a later time. So I was going to do like a storm recap video to recap that big storm that went through my childhood city by my Brook Park, by my childhood home on Sandhurst. But I fell asleep when I was trying to get started. I started my YouTube fix and I ran out of time. So I'll have to reschedule that. So I apologize for the inconvenience, but at least I'm getting one video out of the way before I pre-record the pregame show for tomorrow's game. So without further ado, let's get into my first NASCAR Diecast haul on the Diecast haul of the on the channel. So I do care about chronological order. So I'll start off what I got at the Jamie's Flea Market on Anna Grace Barlow's Jeff Green 30th birthday, and my grandmother went into the hospital for the first time when we started the unfinished business campaign. First of all, this is Kevin Harvick's, 2001 GM Gutter and Service Plus Looney Tunes Tasmanian Devil Chevrolet Monte Carlo that he ran in the 2001 Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond, the race they did last weekend. This is the car that Stanley Dale Earnhardt Sr. never got to drive because of his, untimely death in the season opener at the Daytona 500, Sunday, February 18, 2001, 3 days after my 7th birthday, and after he and his son lost their Gatorade 21-25 qualifying race in dramatic fashion. That's a story for another day. So there you see the back of the car, the GM. This probably would look like the hang on. Let me hold this together. Damn it. Okay. You see the label GM Goodrich Service Plus, GMGoodrich.com. That would have looked like that if Dale would have drove this. Except we would have had the 3 back there, no rookie stripes. We would have had Dale's Iron Man colors or something. Because there was a file on one of the old NR 2003 websites that also had files for and NASCAR Racing 4 and NASCAR 2002. And there was a Dale Senior version of this that you could download and mod in a NASCAR 4. So, but like what the car would have looked like if Dale were alive to drive it. So we know damn well AOL would have been here. That was more of a Harvick sponsor than an Earnhardt Senior sponsor. So the rookie stripes to indicate they moved him up to Winston Cup a hell of a lot sooner than initially planned. While he was also in conjunction trying to win a Busch Championship. There's a Tasmanian Devil right there. That 3 and 29, what 3/29 was heavily associated with Tasmanian Devil. Hence why Earnhardt Sr. ran it at the 2000 Daytona 500 as the Tasmanian Devil Noble 5 car. That red Goodrich Service Plus number 3 is the black one, which that's a dream diecast I plan to have. And, oops. Hang on. Let me zoom that in a little bit. Sorry for the glare. There's Sonic right there where Burger King used to be before Burger King left at the end of 2000. And Sonic didn't come on the 3/29 team until the day before the 1/500 when it was final practice. And there's Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola racing family for this team carried over from Senior to Harvick, AC Delco team originally. Looks just like Earnhardt's car where in a situation where Earnhardt got to drive this car. So, therefore, There's the on a roll, the Taz with the tires. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that very well because the Winter Circle logo, the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 logo, the GM Goodwin Service Plus logo above the Taz picture. The EA Sports logo, which indicates, EA was a big deal when it came to NASCAR games, and the Hasbro Sports, to represent the NASCAR original, the OG NASCAR Heat trilogy, not the garbage ass modern NASCAR Heat reboot that everybody seems to sugarcoat today. And then GM Performance parts, just like on Earnhardt's car. Now for the next diecast. All right, this is one of Harvick's paint games from the following year, the 2002 Winston All-Star Race. Now sell tires. You're probably wondering, I thought you don't like Harvick. Why are you guys buying that? It's not that I want to collect Harvick shit. No, in my room, you'll probably see it in a YouTube video sometime during season 4 of Winter Wonderland. Me and my mom are going to build an RCR DI shelf, so I'm trying to collect as many old school and new school RCR diecast to go at some old school DI diecast. So, put on the shelf on display, because I've always been an RCR and DI fan, even if I didn't like some of the drivers. I didn't like Harvick back in the day, but I couldn't deny his talent of how he was a great driver and Hall of Fame worthy, even though, I did not want to give him credit when credit was due as a kid. Instead, as a kid, I would badmouth them and continue to really wrongfully discredit them, which, wouldn't, take away anything that they've done. So this is the box all around. This brings back memories when NASCAR was popular and everywhere. They even had NASCAR stores that had these action versions, and then the Target and Walmart and even Meijer and Kmart had the Winter Circle versions, as well as the Hot Wheels and the Racing Champions ones. It's man, memories. And look at how dope this car looks. It looks like an inverse version of the standard 2002 GM Goodwin number 29, except they took out the word plus from the primary paint scheme. But anyway, this is what it looks like, what he wearing in the 2002 Winston All-Star Race. They don't damage it before we put the RCR DI shelf up. My thumb can get out of the way. Yeah. All right. So it looks just like the regular version of the 2002 standard paint scheme, but in reverse. There's black over here where the silver normally be, and there's silver over here where the black would normally be. Goodwrench.com, they modified the back a little bit to make it less like Earnhardt Sr.'s car. Even on the main paint scheme too, instead of GM Performance parts, it says on the deck list, it says GM Goodwin Service. GM Goodwin's dealers instead of GM Goodwin Service on the side. Now Sell Tire Sonic is still there. The behind the left rear window is still unaltered. Coca-Cola, Hershey's, Van Caps, Purdue, GM Goodwin, Snap-on, Sylvania. I don't think Sylvania was there before. I'm looking at the diecast next to me. No, Sylvania wasn't there, and I forgot to showcase one thing. I forgot was on the. Yeah, Oreo was on this one. So anyway, move aside Tazo and Looney Tunes car. Anyway, I forgot to showcase that. So Sylvania, Coca-Cola, Hershey's, Van Camp. Oh, don't damage the deck lid. Don't damage it at all. There's the Monte Carlo symbol. Look at how sick this looks. Man, this looked better. Let's look. The real life version looked hella good under the lights. There is a Contagious Seas Winston Cup Bud Pole Award instead of the censored Winston Cup logo and the censored Bud Pole Award logo that the Winter Circle version would have done. So there's really not much to say about this car, in terms of the detail. And the 29 on the front, it's upside down. Hold on. The 29 on the roof, I should say, not the front, was red in the real car on the standard paint scheme, but here it's white. But on the standard paint diecast I have of this 2002 car, it's not even red; it's actually white. So therefore, I really don't care what it looks like, and even if Action or Winter Circle didn't get it right, but it's still the same 2002 car that Harvick ran in real life, and what was then probably one of his worst Winston Cup seasons until 2009 when he had just had a bad season overall. 2002 was more excusable because it was just a sophomore slump that everybody goes through in NASCAR. Every great rookie that turns to be a great driver always goes through the sophomore slump. Ask Harvick, Kyle Larson, you name it. And now for the diecast that we found at Target today with ViaQuest, my job. So therefore, This. I'll start with my favorite. This is Noah Gregson's 2022 Aaron's 499 race weekend. That was one on Sofia Kucherek's birthday. You know that he barely bit out that revamped Busch Series number 3 RCR Chevrolet of Jeffrey Earnhardt, who looked like his grandfather Dale driving up through the field in the Winston 500. I don't know if this was made in 2023 or if they got the year wrong, but regardless, this isn't right. This is basically, it says 2023, but I know damn well it's from 2022, because you know how I know? Because look at the race event logo. Even though it's not called that no more, I don't give a shit. That's the Aaron's 312 in the first 80-degree day of the season. Sofia Kucherek's birthday, when I first met Ryan Anderson, which was, Julia Starr's husband, I think it was made in 2023, so I can understand if they put it that way. But if they're trying to label it based off of the cars from, yeah, that's not right. So, therefore, Aaron's 499 race win from Gregson in 2022. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I can see why I can say it doesn't look right, because they made it in 2023, but they're like making all the 2022 cars, so they're crediting it in the backers 2022 Bass Pro Shops race win, but they made it in 2023 because Winter Circle made a comeback last year. Okay, I was wondering what the hell all that was about. So therefore, here's the next one. I'll start with the winners first. So this is Zane Smith's. Let me see here. Let me see if this is right. Yeah, it's right. It's right. It's right. So it's 2023 Circuit of the Americas race win, where he started 7th. He led 16 laps. There was 42 total laps, only 3 cautions, including two for stages, one for I don't know what anymore. Because I took all of last year off from NASCAR because I got so fed up with how it was being run today, and even today I'm still fed up with it. But at least I came back to watch part time, and even though it's not the same sport I once knew in the Winston Cup Gen 4 days from. Especially 2001, 2003, I still tune in because I still love it, no matter how much of a shit show modern NASCAR is, and how much I complain about, how it is today. But I still love it regardless. It's still a sport. But anyway, so this is, the Zane Smith Winter Circle one. I'm trying to see if there's any details on it. I really can't tell if there is. Oh, yeah, right here. Right here. Let me move my hand. You can see the left rear quarter panel where he did a burnout, after the cool down lap. So that's that. Let me put that detail in there. Let's see here. But I know he barely lost the championship by a little bit, and he finished 7th today at MIS. So good shit, Zane, in the 71 car. We don't know what the hell you're doing for next year since Michael McDowell's shaking your ride. Wait, didn't he say they were going to go? He was going to go back to front row, or something like that. I have to double check it. I know Gregson's going the next year, but if Zane's going back to front row and Winston come next year, then I guess 2 of my favorite drivers will be teammates, which is cool. So, yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, and there's the card right there. There's like the hero card that that we can always hang up, and then the Gregson one we can always hang up. I forgot to showcase that. I think I showcased the trophy, but that's it. But here's the hero card. But the last thing I'm going to showcase in this diecast haul before we end it, and then go pre-record the pregame show for tomorrow's Ridgeville versus Laria Middle School boys football game for Ronnie Dunlap, Braxton Jarrett, Quinn Melvin, Haley Deegan. I think this is from 2023. Let me see here. Yeah, it is from 2023. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, 2023. Let me see if I can read it. 2023 Wave 09. So this is their 2013. Let me read that. Women in NASCAR. Let me see what kind of manufacturer it is. Ford F-150. This is when I think, yeah, like I said, remember, she lost her ride midway through the Busch Grand National season this year for underperforming. And to be fair, I feel like, remember how I said in one of my news update videos regarding her? She could be better than Danica as long as she wasn't rushed up and as bad as Danica was, because Danica was rushed up even worse than Haley. She had that GoDaddy money backing her up. Haley doesn't have that money, but she was still rushed up in some kind of capacity, which is why she did really, really poor in trucks, a Craftsman truck, even though after 2020, should have spent at least one more full year in ARCA Remix in 2021, then move up to Craftsman truck in 2022, spend another year there in 2023, and then 2024 move up to Busch Grand National, and then go from there. So therefore, at least I have a Haley Deegan, Zane, Noah Gregson, Diecast to add to the collection, and another Noah Gregson, and another Zane Smith. So that'll do it for the diecast haul for tonight. So after I'm done editing and uploading this, I'm gonna pre-record the pregame show for tomorrow's game. That'll be in collaboration with Thug Life or No Life and the Bella, Bella Vlogs. So there's all the. Let me move that blanket out of the way. So yeah, there's all the diecast that I've been collecting recently. So I will see you all tomorrow for that football game for Ronnie Dunlap, Quinn Melvin, and Braxton Jarrett. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night. I will see you all for that next video, which will be tomorrow, and I will keep you all posted on the Northeast Ohio storm recap and the further channel update, which I'm going to be announcing, where I'm going to be adding some new kind of content to the channel, but also keep everything the same at the same time. I know I spoiled it for some of you, but for those who haven't watched it, you'll find out. But if you watched, that one video I did spoil it a little bit, then you already know what it is. But anyway, it's time for me to get the fuck out of here and, get ready for the pre-record the pregame show, and hopefully have some downtime with the rest of my coke before it's time to go to bed at 1 o'clock. So see you later, everyone.